Need to make sure that we clean all of our vehicles when we're done using them for the day. At least I try to. The soybean harvest is now done in the other two fields. The autonomous tractor is down in the huge field planting canola. And I'm just watching the money go up as each hour passes from the solar panels. I need to pay off more of this loan. I like to just get below $1 million. Yeah, just another 130,000 to go to get it down to $1 million. Got plenty of crop to sell, 100,000 liters of canola, and I don't know how much soybean we actually got in total, but it's going to be like 150,000 liters, somewhere in there, I think. So if the prices ever become good in that, we can get some money here pretty darn quick. I did have some lunch a lot earlier, after we finished harvesting the big field. And yeah, I did put a letter in the mailbox, kind of explaining to Oliver Douglas, that's our farm owner, or partner, I guess we can call it, because we are now farm owner as well, about paying off the loan as fast as I originally planned to, that it may take longer than he would like to. So I kind of made it like, yeah, I need to buy more equipment here. So paying off that loan may be a little bit difficult in the next, 2.5, 3 weeks or so. And also put in there that, yeah, I don't know who I am. I think it's time to come clean. Yeah, I kind of just mentioned that, yeah, I remember everything since I got here, or at least I think maybe I was here before I lost my memory. I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, I just told him that I don't really remember anything before arriving to the cabin and finding the letter on the bed about being able to stay here. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump this in here. So yeah, I'm having some issues with the trailer, of course. When it gets to a certain point, the safety trigger will activate on it, and yeah, it's doing it there. It got too close to the silo once again. Yeah, definitely look into an Argo wagon, but that's expensive. Everything looks kind of expensive right now when you have a loan. You got a deadline to pay off the loan, and you want to buy more stuff, but you kind of can't. So yeah, I kind of came clean in the letter. Just put the letter in the mailbox a couple hours ago. So sometimes the letters don't disappear in a day, but most of the time they do. So we'll see what happens and see how he replies. And I'm just going to let the trailer come most of the way back down. It empties most of it, but I think in the future an auger wagon to unload the combine and then come here and throw it into the silo, and then we'll just use a trailer to transport the goods down to the store. But I'm kind of curious to see how many liters of soybeans I actually have, because this was almost a full trailer, and this trailer does hold 68,000 liters. Alright, let me get my tablet out here and see what we got. Yeah, 160,000 liters of soybeans. 627 is the price there. 100,000 liters of canola at 625. That's an average price. Yeah, I need to wait for that to go up. And of course, the oats and the wheat, that's for the animals. That is just for the animals. And the egg price and wool is something else I got to keep track of. And the milk, I'll have to keep just an eye on the milk price. I don't have that much milk to sell, and I have no way to transport it yet, but I need to start keeping an eye on the milk price to see what the ideal price is for the milk. So what I need to do now is we're going to grab the mower, and yeah, I need to go ahead and collect some grass and put it into the bunker and start making some silage. That's another thing I kind of need to do, and I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to do this to make some TMR to get the cows up to full 100% productivity. That is always a good idea. If only I bought a tractor that had a PTO shaft in the front and back. It's something I just assumed that it would have a PTO shaft in the front, but that's fine. I can get along just fine. As long as the autonomous tractor is doing work around here, we're fine. Is that close enough? It looks like it is. There we go. We should be all set with the mower. And this time when we cut the grass, we're going to put it into swaths. Now I do have straw in the back of the loading wagon. I'm going to put that into the pellet factory, which is kind of a thing that's, I'm wondering, do I need the pellet factory? But I don't think the store is going to take take it back. I mean, the building's kind of built, so I think it's there. Selling it, I don't think it's quite an option. Yeah, so here we go with the silo bunker. Now I'm kind of going to the cow pasture, so got rid of the road around here. I am thinking about getting some more cows as well. Getting another trailer load of cows would not be bad. But I think starting off with 6 cows is decent enough, in my opinion. But when we do get the cash, it would not hurt. Alright, let's go ahead and... Always helps when you get the hoses attached. I thought them had attached, but they were not. Let's go ahead and lower that down. Lower that down. There we go. And let's see here. Trying to make sure that we're in swath dropping. Is that swath dropping there? I don't remember the settings on it. Well, one way to find out is to turn on the mower. There we go. I think that's swath dropping. Looks pretty darn good. Get this grass mowed. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird to have a grass field when you're surrounded by grass. It's that we're just going to get more productivity out of this field. And in the future, I could always just transform it over. But man, I could always make this field so much bigger than what it is. And I might do so in the future. I'm just not quite sure here. I have to see how much grass I get off this field when I put it into the silo bunker. So yeah, for now I'm going to put the straw and loading wagon into the pellet factory, into one of the bins. That should keep it dry and good enough for the bedding for the horses and the cows. Yeah, so in the future when I start making some TMR for the cows, I'm going to have to figure out, I'm either going to have to make bales, or I guess I can just put like loose hay and loose straw into the pellet factory and then use a bucket and load it into the loading wagon. I don't plan on having that many cows here. I just want enough cows to help us give us some manure, some slurry. That way we can fertilize the fields once in a while, but mostly just for the milk, I suppose. One, I can drink some milk rather than ordering from the store. And it's good to have animals around. It gives me someone to talk to. I mean, right now I'm sitting in a tractor just talking to myself, but makes me feel good about myself. Also, when I was harvesting the field out behind the horse barn, that's one of the first fields that we kind of plowed in. I thought, this field's kind of big. I'm actually thinking about expanding that the next time that one needs lime, but that's going to be a couple more harvests, I think. But yeah, I think it might be time to expand that one as well. I think my plan for the farm is to actually have like 4 or 5 big fields like the one the autonomous tractor is seeding now, and the one I harvested in the morning hours. That's the kind of size I like to have. That way I can put like different crops in them, because in the future I do hope to have a planter so I can go ahead and do sunflower and corn. But we're almost done mowing this field, and we'll grab the loading wagon, pick up this grass, put it in the silo bunker, compact it down, cover it up. That way we can get some silage. I may actually go ahead and get a mixer for the cows so I can give them some TMR. I will keep on making hay pellets for the sheep and for the horses. Just easier to compact it up that way. But right now I don't need to make hay pellets for a while, especially if I can start feeding the cows TMR, because they won't need hay pellets, they'll just need hay in the mixture. So that's loose hay. Too bad I can't put the pellets in there, but yeah, it's kind of hard to make pellets back in the hay, I suppose. It's a good thing for our solar panels and stuff, because I'm getting enough cash flow in to pay for seed and fertilizer for the autonomous tractor. And also gives me a little bit more cash at some point by the end of the day to pay off some of this loan. will go ahead and mow these little end pieces here. Should have done 2 headlands, but didn't. Oh man, that's a struggle sometimes. Problem is, sometimes I'm thinking of detaching the PTO shaft on the one attached to the tractor. In fact, it's attaching the one behind. But now what I need is to grab the loading wagon and head over to the pellet factory and unload this into one of the bins. This might get messy. See how it handles. Oh good, the autonomous tractor is done. I'll have to zip on down there and get that thing over to the next field. And make sure I got the hoses attached to this time. There we go. Yeah, so right now I'm just planting canola in all the fields. Just mix it between canola and soybean, except for a cereal crop field, which I'll plant whatever we need at the current time. So I do got 3 bins here, so I can store straw in one, hay in another. And that should be enough for the cows, I would assume. Let's see if I can get it in the far one. Get it close to the back wall as I can. Well, I have to say that's probably not going to be the best option. That's only 28,000 liters of straw. And I had to drive that far out just to place it, just to unload it. If I put hay in there, that's going to come out just as far for one complete loading wagon. I mean, really, I could do some bales and do it a lot better than that. So, another baler. This is another expense for us here on the farm. It's getting expensive. Too expensive. As much as doing pellets seems like a good idea, you know, maybe it's not. I'm just not sure. I need to come down here and get the autonomous tractor going. I need to get these other 2 fields seeded so that way they're growing overnight. Where did it finish? Oh, way over on the other side of the field. Well, kind of decided let the autonomous tractor seed this field next, and I deleted all of the fields in the tablet from a while ago because the fields made bigger, so I decided to delete them all and start from scratch. Alright, let me go ahead and add field path. This is field number 3 now. Alright, so now I can back on up. Now the tablet has got the field where it needs to be. Alright, so field number 3, around 3 times, half a meter narrower than it should be. And I want you to start at the first waypoint. And off it goes. Yeah, the weeds have started to grow in already in the field the tractor just seeded, so I want to take care of that tonight as well, because if I sleep overnight, those will hit stage 2, and I don't have nothing to get rid of stage 2 weeds. Yeah, so definitely want to get weeds out of that field, so the autonomous tractor is going to be busy, or I might have to come down if he's not done seeding the fields just yet. That's the reason why I didn't have him seed the field down here first, because it'll be like half weeds, half not weeds from the way the weeds are growing down here. Get my exercise in. I probably should have the tractor follow me up, but I didn't. But, yeah, time to go pick up that grass and put it in the silo bunker. Then I'll have to compact it and cover it up. That'll be ready in the morning. Yeah, the money I'm getting, I may use that money to buy the loading wagon. Sorry, not the loading wagon. TMR mixer for the cows. I may do that. Almost made it around the headland completely before the loading wagon filled on up. But hopefully I can spread this good enough so I can keep coming in here and dumping it in. I don't want to get too close to the edge just because the grass will come out when I try to compact it. I may have to compact it once or twice as I'm picking up the grass. Yeah, too bad the mowers don't, when it puts into a swath, doesn't put into a tighter swath. It's just a little bit wider than what the loading wagon can sometimes pick up. It's pretty close, but not close enough, so I may have to go around a couple times on the field to get all the grass up. But it's doing a decent job, but that kind of tells me how much grass we're going to get off this field, which is pretty darn good. And that just means a lot of silage for the cows, which they may have some more friends in the future as well. Oh, I just keep talking about spending money. I need to be paying off money. Well, I should have a good amount of grass in the silo bunker. I need to go back and finish compacting up. I did compact a little bit in between picking up some grass and putting in there because it was getting a little hard to drive in there with the 1000 and the loading wagon full of grass. But yeah, I'm going to rinse that off, put it away. We'll do a quick rinse on the 1000, but it's kind of pointless seeing I'm going to be going back there and compacting some grass down. Probably should check on the autonomous tractor. I really thought that would be done seeding that field over the hill, but yeah, I haven't got any messages or anything, so I mean, it's been working rather well to this point, so hopefully it hasn't gone astray. Yeah, I may have to rethink my whole situation here on the farm with the straw and hay. How I want to approach it. Do I want to keep doing pellets, or do I want to get rid of everything and just start baling it up? But I think the barn, yeah, see, then I got the barn. I mean, I pretty much got it. They can't take that back. And the heating plant, I'll be stuck with the heating plant as well. Although the heating plant, I could use wood chips in it and make money that way. I mean, the Primos baler, I could probably sell that, and I'll get hit on that one though, because I paid like 300 something grand for it. I may only be able to sell it for like 200, so that'd be it. I mean, at least I'll have enough cash to buy a baler, and then I have to pick up the bales. Oh, so many things to think about, and thinking hurts. I need to get this compacted, and then hopefully at some point get the autonomous tractor over into the other field, get that field seeded. I think it's going to be a late night, because I got to take care of the weeds in that big field as well. Actually, I can kind of do it in any tractor because the crops haven't grown yet, so it wouldn't hurt. Probably the favorite would be the best tractor to take down and weed while the autonomous tractor keeps on seeding. Now, I didn't get the grass field completely picked up. It's mostly picked up, and I did get it in 104. Wait, how many? I did about 110,000 liters of grass off that field. It's not too bad. Just about done compacting it here enough so we can cover it up. There we go. Now I could either sell the silage or keep it for the cows when I get a TMR mixer. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. Cover that up. That looks pretty darn good. So that'll take about a half a day to ferment, I think. I think it's a half day or so. As long as the cows got hay, they don't need silage because it'll be treated the same. So productivity will still be at 75% or 80%, whatever it is. Alright, I think I'll park this tractor up, grab the favorite. Where did I leave that? Oh, over there. I see it. Hook the weeder up to that. Head on down to the field, get some weeding done. Something I'll have to do. There's a big field I thought I'm not going to do any work in, and I've seeded it once. Now I'm getting to the point of now I got to go down and weed it. Well, the autonomous tractor still has a little bit more to go, so I might as well go ahead and get weeding on this field here, because this is going to take me a while as well. But it's work that needs to be done. I don't think this will take me too long, though. But the problem is, it'll give me too much time to do some thinking.